And that's a wrap. Raptors win the 2019 NBA Larry O'Brien Trophy. What a season. What a season. What a season.
All the hearts are out. Yeah, hug it out. Get on it.
That's it, baby.
That's it, baby.
2019 champs. Let's get it. The city on fire.
The Toronto Raptors are champions of the world of 2019. When everybody doubted the Raptors persevered, resilient, and just determined to win this. It was just that magical type of season for the Raptors as they clinched the championship in Game 6 on the road in Oracle. The final game in Oracle, the Raptors win. The city is on fire. I went down to Yonge and Dundas Square and it was on flames. People standing on poles, people jumping on roofs, breaking things, smashing cop cars, standing on buses. The place was as radical as you can get. Oh man, it was just epic. The place is on fire. Toronto was killing it tonight. The fans are loving it. From all the days of the Bargnani days, the Bosch days, the Carter days, the McGrady days, the DeRozan days, the Raptors finally overcome everything. Even the Damon Stoudemire days, if you want to include that from the 95 season. They came from all that to now. The Raptors win their very first NBA championship. It's just an amazing feeling for the Raptor organization. As a Raptor fan since 1998, I've been through a lot, and you know what? It just makes this feel much sweeter just to go through all that BS that the Raptors had to go through. Terrible draft picks, the Bruno Caboclos, the Arujos, the Bargnanis, the Joey Grahams, the Terrence Rosses, the Jamario Moons. Just bad pick after bad pick. And guys just not panning out as you hope they would. It just finally happens that the Raptors, after 24 years, they finally get their first chip. And it was huge. Kawhi Leonard made it happen in his first season as a Toronto Raptor. Masai Ujiri pulling the strings along with Bobby Webster. And they made it happen. The Marc Gasol trade, the Kawhi Leonard trade, the Nick Nurse hiring, and the Dwayne Casey firing, along with the sending off for DeMar DeRozan and Jakob Poeltl, DeLon Wright, JV, and CJ Miles. All valuable sacrifices to get the prize, the Larry O.B., as Kawhi called it. And I'm happy for Kyle Lowry for sure. The longest tenured Raptor, 7 years in the city. Grinded it out when no team wanted him. When people called him a coach killer, he came out and he balled out. And he was fantastic in Game 6. Just leading the charge. And he was amazing all game. I bet you guys all seen it. But let's break down the game once again. Kyle Lowry, just fantastic. 11 points to start off the game. Came out, hit 3 after 3 after 3. Drove in, got a layup. Was just leading with force, leading by example. He was focused. He's like, we're not letting this game go back to Toronto. We just bring the trophy back. And he led the charge. 21, 6, and 6 at half. Ended up with 26, 7, and 10. He was killer all game long. When the Raptors really needed him to step up, he stepped up big. And on the road, he is a road warrior. And he kills it on the road. When guys like the role players don't step up on the road, Kyle Lowry leads the charge and makes it easier for everybody else. And he did that. Kawhi Leonard didn't have his best game of the series in this one, but Pascal Siakam hit the 3-ball finally, and he made 3 of them. And he started off strong as well. He ended up with 26 and 10. And he played only 46 minutes in this game. He played tons of minutes. And he looked tired out there. A couple of defensive breakdowns, but he held his own and managed to pick it up for the Raptors. VanVleet Can't say enough about Fred VanVleet. They doubted him all season long. I believed in VanVleet. I knew he'd come through. He was a six-man finalist last year. I knew what he was capable of. After his child was born, Fred VanVleet Jr., in Game 3 in Milwaukee, from there on, he was 50, 50, and 80. 50% from the field, 50% from 3, and 80% from shooting the free throw line. He was fantastic, just on fire all series long in the finals. He even got a finals MVP vote out of all the votes, and you know what? He was much deserving. 12 points in that fourth quarter, and none bigger than those threes he was just knocking down. And he carried the Raptors in that fourth quarter, just closed out the Warriors, and he was huge. Can't say enough. He has a big part of this championship. I would probably say he's probably the third best player in the finals for the Raptors, even better than Siakam, because VanVleet just hit a big shot to big shot. I hate to say it, but Siakam didn't play his best finals, but VanVleet came and balled out in that finals, and he was huge. Nick Nurse is another guy you gotta thank. He made adjustments after adjustments, and the defensive schemes and offensive game plans. He got absolutely destroyed by the media in Game 5, but that didn't get him down, as he made great adjustments in Game 6. The boxing one was effective once again. He put Lowry back in that first quarter to break up that zone that the Warriors were doing on the Raptors, which was successful by the Warriors. But then as soon as Lowry was inserted in, even though he was supposed to be on a little break, he came in, hit a three, and then found Ibaka for a jumper. He just broke the zone and really broke their rhythm. And that's what you get from a great playmaker with high IQ. And he was just shooting the basketball beautifully all game. And that really helped the Raptors because they needed that shooting. After a poor Game 5 shooting the basketball, he really turned it around. But Nick Nurse made good adjustments, played the right guys. Danny Green and Marc Gasol didn't see much playing time because they really struggled in this game. So he went with what works. Ibaka was solid off the bench. VanVleet played tons of minutes. Lowry was in foul trouble, but still, you had to play him. And Leonard was in foul trouble as well, but Nurse ran with his guys. He depended on his guys to not foul and play smart, and they did just that. They responded, and it was a total team effort. 5 guys in double digits, and it's a collective team effort that the Raptors got this far, and it was beautiful for a collective team effort to close out the Warriors in Game 6. One of the big plays that happened in this game was Klay Thompson going up for a dunk where Danny Green contests him at the rim, tries going for the block, fouls him in the air, and then Klay Thompson unfortunately lands awkwardly on his leg. He ends up getting an ACL torn, and that was it for Klay Thompson as he did not return. And Klay Thompson, man, Game 6 Klay Thompsons have been on fire. Like every Game 6 that he's ever played in, it just seems like that's his game. That's where he impacts the game. He just comes out with the focus to just destroy people from the outside, the inside, and he was killing the Raptors. He had 30 points in the third quarter before he got injured, and Steph Curry just couldn't carry the Warriors after that. Steph only scored 4 points after Klay's injury, and that's not good enough from him. Iguodala and Draymond Green really kept the Warriors in it along with Cousins, but that wasn't enough as Steph Curry really needed to step up. But after Klay went down, the Raptors implemented the box and one and really got the momentum going, and that was it. My voice is pretty much gone from screaming all weekend long, and you know what? No better feeling than this for a Raptors fan, because this is what you've been dreaming of. This is what the grind is all about. Raptors RapUp started this season fully from the beginning, and no sweeter way to end off a season like this with the championship, with the Larry O.B. and Kawhi Leonard holding up the finals MVP trophy that Bill Russell gave him. Just an epic end. 2-time MVP, finals MVP for Kawhi Leonard. He was fantastic. The beast once again. I'm waiting for all my championship gear that I ordered online. It's going to take a while because everybody's getting them, but hats off to the Toronto Raptors on an amazing season. Great win, great championship. You guys did it. I believed it, and you guys made it happen. From the coaching to the players, to the fans, everybody out there. Everybody made an impact, but you guys brought it home, and can't wait to see you guys on Monday. The parade is going to be insane in the 6. Raps in 6, the 6 and 6. Let's get it. And we won. We're the kings of the world. We're the champions of the world. Let's go, Raptor Nation. We the North. Until next time. Peace. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Smash that like button, guys. Until next time. Deuces.